Welcome back to School from Home. You need to make sure you watch Miss Talent's video this week on this unit about energy. Also, work on your assignments for this week. As I was rereading the text in Chapter 11, I saw this particular statement about energy changing from one form to another and thought this might be a great time to demonstrate energy changes. Here are some examples of energy changes, but what I don't see in these examples is fire. So let's do a demonstration about changing kinetic energy to thermal energy. Let's make a friction fire. Hello, this is Miss Henson, and I am going to attempt to start a fire using flint and magnesium. Apparently magnesium has a very high flammability rating, so I'm scraping magnesium onto this. And my favorite thing to start a fire with is just plain old clothes lint. The insurance companies are right when they say you should clean out your lint filters because this stuff will burn. But let's see how we do. Add your fuel very slowly, small pieces at first. I like to use cedar. Getting some more oxygen in there. Keep your fuel very small because you want to increase the surface area to make a fire. I believe I have a fire. Well, I surely thought it would take more than just one try. This class demonstration shows the rule that all firefighters deal with in the real world, the fire triangle. Fire needs three things to burn: fuel, oxygen, and heat. If a fire needs to be put out, the firefighter must remove one or more of those elements of that triangle. Before you start working with fire, you must always use safe behavior. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove any dangly items. I'm going to pull back long hair. And I'm going to put on my safety glasses. I think we're ready to start. Wood is a form of chemical energy. It contains within it carbon. If I burn the carbon in the presence of oxygen, I create carbon dioxide, and I release the energy that was stored in there. I release heat, and I release light energy. Same thing goes with candles. There's a fuel there. Candle is mostly made out of carbon, except for the wax. So the same thing is true of pieces of wood. This is containing chemical energy, and we're going to move this chemical energy into a different. We're going to change it. We're going to change it into light and heat, and when we do that, we release carbon dioxide. So if I want to burn this, according to Chapter 8 text, one way to speed up the rate of the reaction is by increasing the heat. So I'm going to burn this. I hope you have a lot of time. This rate of reaction is super slow. It may take a while. Hardly any damage at all. It says I can increase that rate of reaction by increasing the temperature. So let's try something a little bit bigger. Let's try a candle. Now that's a bigger flame. That should do the job. We should be done burning this in just a few minutes, and we will have changed the chemical energy into light and heat. Well, this is taking a long time. Well, it's better, it's faster, but it's not what I want. When a candle simply isn't enough flame, I like to go with propane. Now we burn it. That should get us started pretty fast. Yeah, I believe we're burning now. Let's turn that off. According to chapter 8 of the text, another way that you can speed up a reaction is you can increase the surface area. This is why we chop wood into smaller pieces. This was never going to get burned with a candle. It's going to take too long. But what if I were to chop it into small pieces? Here's a small piece of wood. Let's see if this works. 1001, 1002, 1003, and it is burning. And the only thing I did is I just took this wood and I chopped it into smaller and smaller pieces so that oxygen can get to more parts of it. What if we were to take that a little bit further? What if we were to take this and crush it up into a powder? I wonder what that would do. So I've crushed up a piece of wood into a powder, and I've put the powder into this pipette, and now we're going to blow it across the candle, and we're going to see if we can make this reaction occur faster by increasing the surface area. I think that worked. So now I'm wondering, could I start the flame just using sparks from my flint? Thank you. Well, that was worth trying. I didn't know if that would work or not. Let's summarize some of the principles in this. Number one, I can prepare and be safe. Number two, I can demonstrate an energy change. And number three, I can speed up a reaction. I think I hit all of those.